Well.
This is my favorite
Yes, to do that. Sometimes we get the wake of another boat, which really
I need someone to buy me these.
So we're going to have Paul stand here. So we'll have
My video is gonna be like.
What's in here? I think I've met everybody here. My name is Paul Clairville. I'm Denny Brilliant's pastor, and many of the rest of you. So, boy, what a beautiful day, huh? Just absolutely gorgeous. I have arranged for the captain on the way back to have somebody towed behind the boat so we can try to dump them in honor of Denny, which is what he tried to do to me on several occasions. We wanted to have a very short time of just telling a quick story or something about Denny before I have a prayer and read some scriptures. So as
Boat, parasailing. Was that Shasta before?
Powell.
Was that Powell first? Unfortunately, he didn't get quite the right sail, the right parachute. It was a regular kind. It didn't have the right holes through it, and he didn't have a very strong engine in his boat either. So he uses his daughter as a guinea pig first. He rigs me all up, and you're supposed to take 3 steps and be up. Well, I'm 3 steps, I'm in the water. 4th step, and it's up to my chest. 5th step, it's up to my face. And he wasn't real good at the release yet either. So almost ended up drowning me, but he tried it a few more times, and then a more powerful boat came, and we actually got people up, and he pulled us around parasailing, and that was just...
I remember when we go to Lake Powell, and he was just so patient with my kids, teaching them how to water ski, just like he was going to get them out. He was determined. And once they'd get up, we'd be driving in a cove, and he'd be videotaping, but he's driving too. And he'd be videotaping, and we're coming into a cove towards, a full rock wall, and I have to grab the steering wheel and just turn it a little bit. But Denny just always had that video camera, and I miss that, of him coming into your home and videotaping everything in your bathroom.
Whether you wanted him to or not.
But also,
A sandwich between us.
He had plenty of food for everybody.
and throwing tea cakes at you while you're water skiing.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Somebody missed the boat and did bring tea cakes for the son.
We have 12 dozen on order for next week's service. And unfortunately, they aren't going to be Denny style. They will be edible and fresh. They're not going to be hard as rocks and
Smashed.
Hey, thank God that Martina finally put them in a cellophane bag that lasted a little.
I remember when I first met Heidi, or actually when Heidi and I were dating, and her dad had passed away, and she really wanted to share the cabin with me, and she talked to me about her dad in the cabin, and Denny, how he bought the cabin after Denny.
and so that was something funny, and when I think of him, I just smile, and I just like to picture him laughing, because he was just full of joy, and just the fact that...
So with Rich and Rich, Heidi's dad, and Rich Anderson and Kurt, and we come out on a Saturday morning real early while it was smooth, and we go over to Catalina and tie up at the moors over at Avalon over there and fish the whole way on the channels and everything around Catalina, and go skin diving and get abalones. And one night we're sleeping and we wake up, we feel this thing bumping. We're over there with Rich Richardson, and our boats came loose during the night. We're tied up to moor, and we're just adrift, and then we don't know where we're at. We're running into other boats and everything. And then at that time, we're out here, well, with Richardson too. We're coming out, it's foggy as heck. You can't see nothing. We come out of here, and we're going to Catalina on compass.
Shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He lead me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord for how long?
Ever.
Where Denny is right now. His body is in this box, but as we know, he is not here. We are promised that. He was claimed by Christ.
going, whoa!
Probably getting deep.
That's it.
What I'm going to do is stay on this side so that you don't have to move back. Maybe rest in peace, Jenny.